good afternoon, and welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. I'm AC here in beautiful, snowy Frederick, Colorado. Today I'm going to walk you guys through this 2022 Antero Bamaga. This is going to be on the 4x4 Sprinter chassis. This one's got our off-road package, which I'll go in a little more detail as we walk around, but you can see in the front here we're going to have a winch, we're going to have a heavy-duty front bumper, we're going to have some storage boxes in the back, and again I'll kind of go through those as we work our way around. This unit is available. This is stock number 5N220174. We'll start right up here in the front. You can see we're going to have our BF Goodrich KO2 tires with the Black Rhino aluminum wheels. We're going to have our fixed running boards. These have a little bit of texture to them. Not sure if you can see it on the camera. Nice snowy day like today. It's a good spot to clean off some mud, get some ice off your shoes or your boots. This one's got some nice carbon fiber wrapping on the bottom here that will match the hood, and I'll kind of go over that as well when we get to the front. So it does have a little added protection for rock chips, that kind of stuff on the bottom. Up top, we're going to see we have our one of many scene lights out there. There you go. So you're out in the mountains out late, running around, you got plenty of light. We're going to have our awning up there. It's a carefree awning, also with LED lights and a wind sensor. Obviously with the snow today, I don't have it out. You want to try not to have that out whenever it's snowing. You don't want a lot of weight on there. So we work our way back. You're going to see here we have an external solar port. It's going to be a little tough with these big gloves, but so we have external solar port. This does come equipped with 3 panels, so you have 270 watts of solar, and you can add one more panel outside. So we work our way around the back here. You can see this is on the Sprinter 2500 chassis. So it's going to have 188 horsepower, 325 pound-feet of torque. We're going to have another scene light up top and our backup camera. Because this is our off-road package, you're going to get this nice spare tire carrier, which is a matching spare tire, and you're going to get a storage box. These are going to have struts on them. Makes it really easy to open and close. I'm going to pop this open to show you guys a couple things here. One, we have another light bar up top, so plenty of light all the way around. As I'm standing here, I'll point out that this does have a roll left screen, so that when it's not snowing and you want to get some fresh air, or maybe you're in the polar bear club, you know, whatever you're into is fine. You can leave this open, get a fresh breeze going through there. It'll also black out your back windows. Over here on this left side, we're going to have a quick connect for our air line. So this does have an air compressor on board. This is where you would turn that on. It's an ARB compressor. You're going to have your garage lights or underbed lights right here, and then a water pump switch. Under here is going to be your outdoor shower with hot and cold water. This unit is equipped with a 2.5 gallon Bosch hot water heater. Pretty easy to close these. Again, with those struts, it makes it easy. I'm on some ice here, so hopefully you won't get to see me fall today. To lock it, you're just going to turn this around, and then the lock's in place. There's actually a spot right here if you want to put a padlock. You don't want anybody getting in, you can actually padlock that right there. Storage box again has another strut right there, makes it really easy to open and close. Now up top here, so there's a couple other things. So right here you've got a nice little molly panel, if you will. You can strap stuff onto here. Up here they do make adapters. If you want to put a bike rack up there, you can do a scissor rack. Kind of opens the door for a lot of other options. We're going to have our side mounted ladder. Again, makes it really nice if you want to carry kayaks, They do make an adapter you can put towards the back end and then run kayaks or paddle boards across sideways. Here is your 30 amp service. So this is going to be where you plug in your 30 amp cord if you're at an RV park or if you happen to have 30 amp service at home. Up front, we're going to have the same running boards here. These are fixed running boards, and again, same style. Nice spot to get some grip here, especially on a snowy, icy day like today. These seats are actually heated. You can see right here. You're going to have power mirrors, power door locks, and power windows. Right here is where you would pop the hood open. Under here, you're going to have some fuses. All right, up front, like I mentioned earlier, this does have a carbon fiber wrap. Again, gives you some nice protection against rock chips. You got a massive light bar right here in the front. And you have your winch. So if you happen to get yourself in a tight spot, you can get yourself out, hopefully, unless you get too carried away. Under the hood here, we're gonna have this is where you would jump if you need to give somebody a boost or get a boost. This is gonna be your positive terminal. Your ground is gonna be right over here. Windshield washer fluid right here. Of course, you're gonna have your handy dandy flux capacitor right there. Engine coolant right here. And your DEF fluid right there. Easy access. Next, get to all your service items easily. Also, a couple additional lights under here. As you can see into the bumper, you're going to have some tie down points there if you got to get pulled out of somewhere. Now, before I really start looking like Rudolph, we'll go inside and warm up a little bit. You got a nice grab bar right up here. And then we're going to have our roll lift screen right here as well. It does have the magnetic side there, so once it's down, you don't have to zip and unzip it. You just kind of walk through on the side. Over on this side, a couple things to point out. You're going to have your fire extinguisher, smoke detector, standard outlet, and then your awning controls here. Turn it on, retract and extend, and then your awning lights right there, and another spot for your garage or under bed lights right here. Go ahead and turn off the scene lights. You're gonna have a first aid kit here that has some non-perishable food in there. Let's shut this door. All right, once we're in here, a couple things I want to point out is you do have some really nice storage, overhead storage right here. There's also a bar right here that you can hang a curtain if you wanted to. You can hang hangers and kind of hang up some clothes. So that's a nice little additional feature to have. We're going to have an induction cooktop, 700 watt microwave. Perfect for that popcorn when it's time for bed. You like those late night snacks, popcorn's a good one. Gonna have a really nice heavy duty cutting board, 10-inch deep sink here. Also right here on this side, before I forget, if you like to collect magnets from all your travels, this is a nice spot to put those. They would fit right up there. Really good overhead storage right here. You're going to have a 4.6 cubic foot refrigerator. Also this light right here, that goes along with the lighting up top. So if you change the color up here, you can see you got some nice mood lighting around the top of the coach. You can change the color whatever colors here will be the color over the refrigerator. Kind of cool. Okay, here's going to be your pantry, and also a nice spot here for trash bags. You have little notches in here if you want to set this up as a wastebasket. These shelves are adjustable. Here on the main control, we're going to have our Zentrax. This has a 3,000 watt inverter, so this will be your controls for that. Your master battery disconnect, your ceiling lights, your galley light there, and then this is going to be for that Bosch hot water heater. So you press and hold it, the light will come on, letting you know that it's heating up. Here on our control panel, you're going to see our current battery level, fresh tank. This does not have a black tank, so this would be your gray tank. This is going to be your S-bar furnace control. Right now I have it set probably like on 100 because it was freezing outside, and I have it set infinity. You can also change the time here. Show you how to turn this on and off. So you can set your temperature here. Once you set the temperature, push the button, you can change your time. 720 minutes, infinity, or you can just do a short period of time. If you're going to go up hiking and you're going to leave your pets inside, it's kind of cold, you can set that for a couple hours depending on the length of your hike. Let me just go back and turn this on because I do not want to freeze. Okay, that's back on. This is going to be your Kenwood Bluetooth control here. You can actually Bluetooth your phone to this unit, which is tied to the speakers back here. So you're going to have two speakers, one on each door. Those are independent from the van, so the van does not have to be on. These are going to run off of your 4 lithium batteries that this is equipped with. You can listen to your music, your Apple Music or whatever you want to listen to. Now as we come in here, we have a nice little charging cubby or power cubby. See, we have a 110 outlet. You're going to have some USB ports and a 12-volt port. This is your control for the lighting. You're also going to have a nice reading light here so that when you're in bed, after I show you the compartments down here, I'll flip the bed down so you can check that out. Also, as you can probably tell, this does not come equipped with the bathroom. So we do include this porta potty and seat basically. So this covers it up, hides it nicely. It's there for emergencies. You can use this as a seat or a footrest if you want to swivel the passenger seat around. It makes a nice footrest. Your compartments on this side are mainly going to be access panels. You do have some valves down here that you will, if you purchase from us, we'll obviously give you a walkthrough and tell you what everything's for, how to use it properly. Here's your fresh tank. It does have an 18-gallon fresh tank. These are just access panels for the bed system. This is our cantilever bed system. Down here, you're going to have your outdoor shower hose. Here you're going to have your air hose. And this is long enough that it will actually reach all 4 tires. All right, on this side, we're going to have a couple of things. We're going to have our breakers. Everything is labeled nice and neat. Down here, you're going to have your fuses. If I can open this. There we go. And these are labeled as well. Again, if something goes out in your power, you want to check breakers and fuses first. We're going to have a couple more access panels here. Your 3,000 watt inverter is going to be right here. And I'm going to move over right here. You're going to have your 4 lithium batteries. So the flooring, actually up top here, you're going to have some nice cubbies up here. Plenty of storage. This will come equipped with an adapter to go to a standard 110 outlet. So if you want to plug in at your house, you just put this in outside and then just run an extension cord. Plenty of storage overhead. On this side, you're gonna have 3 little net pockets here. Again, it's a van. There's only so much room, so we try to give you as much as we can for storage. Your bed on this cantilever system actually works independently. So if you want to do a table, you want to use this as a table or a workspace. A couple 18-inch stools work really well in here. You can set up your laptop, you can eat, play cards. You could do a good sized puzzle on here if you really wanted to. All right, now that's the bed completely made out. Plenty of room in there. I've had customers who were 6'2", they could actually fit. If you're tall and you don't fit directly, you know, straight across, you might have to lay diagonally, get a little bit more leg room and head room. One of the nice features about this Antero that I really like is it doubles as a cargo van, right? I mean, it's pretty open. We can put all kinds of stuff in here. If you want to haul bikes in here, this track flooring that we use here, you can actually add seats in here that will bolt right into this. They actually just latch in there. I'll show you. They make Rocky mounts, has some fork mounts. So if you want to put a bicycle in here, they make a fork mount that'll mount on here to tie your bike down while you're traveling. It's really nice and versatile and spacious, right? I had a guy who bought one of these so they can go do their golf trips. He bought like 4 extra seats, would put them in here, and they'd haul their golf clubs, go do their golf trips, and then, you know, be able to stop and make lunch if they wanted to somewhere along the way. So really versatile, really nice. We got our 12-volt pneumatic air conditioner up here. I like that it's pretty flush, so it doesn't stick out very far. That will run off of your lithium batteries. So if it's hot out, you're going hiking, leaving your pets inside, you don't have to worry about them burning up. You just turn that on. Up front here, again, this is just a Mercedes Sprinter. You've probably seen a ton of videos. I'm going to go through just a couple of items here. You're going to have 2 sets of steering wheel controls. The left side here is going to control this part, your dash, and you can actually go back. There's a home button, so you can always go back to the home screen. Scroll through here and then toggle through. You're going to set your cruise control right here as well. Let's see here. So once I push this up, you can see up on the dash, it shows the icon, and then you can set it. Once you're going, you can set your miles per hour down there, obviously. On the right side here, this mouse will control your stereo. Makes it really nice while you're driving down the road. You don't have to be reaching over here. You can go to, let's go to apps. It does have Apple CarPlay, so you can connect your devices here. Scroll over to your settings. Adjust your time. You can go from kilometers to miles. Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. So everything that you can touch here, you can do on the steering wheel, which is really nice. It also has voice activation here, so you can make your calls here once you have your phone connected. Down here, this is important, this is a 4x4 Sprinter, so this is where you turn on your 4x4, and it does have a low range. Your HVAC controls are going to be simple. You have your air conditioner, you have your temperature, and then your fan speed there. Rear defroster, circulation, and then max defrost there. Let me turn that down so you can hear me. Your hazards are going to be right here in the middle. Plenty of cup holders. Again, it's a Sprinter. You've seen them. They got about 20 cup holders in these things. Your key, there's a spot down here where it actually is made to go in. So it will start and it will run without it in there. You can leave it in here, but you want to leave it in there, get in the habit of using that so that it will kind of communicate better with the computer, with the coach here. A couple other controls here. We're going to have our cameras. So you can actually access this if you hear something out back, or if you're towing something. This does have 5,000 pound towing capacity. If you want to check on it, you would click that. And then these are all, here's your mute and power. Everything that you can do on the steering wheel, you can do there. On this left side up here, we're going to have our light controls. I always leave it on auto. Then you're going to have basically your fog lights underneath here. Pretty simple. Shifters right here. Push to put it in park. Go down to go to drive. Up for neutral, you can see on the display up there. Up one more for reverse. Back to park. Your park brake. This is designed so that you can just, it's engaged right now as it shows on the display up here on the dash. I can push it down so that when I swivel my seat, it's not hitting the brake. To disengage it, you want to lift up, push the button and go down, and that will disengage it. Makes it pretty easy. If you haven't done it, it gets a little, I've had folks call me and ask me how to do that. The seats do swivel around. I do want to point out one other thing that's kind of cool in this. You have a media center up here. You're going to have 12-volt outlet right here. Wireless charging pad right here on the dash. You're going to have two USB Type-Cs. One is just to charge and the other one is to connect to your stereo. Again, you're going to have two more cup holders up top, and then you're going to have a small glove box on each side. Ton of storage. Again, for a van, this is 19.5 foot in length. With the off-road package, from bumper to the back of the boxes, you're about 263 inches from the front to the back. If you have any questions, like I said, this unit is available. Feel free to give me a call, shoot me a text, or an email. Si hablo español, me pueden hablar al 720-276-4241. Thank you guys, and I'll see you next Wednesday.